Somebody shot my dad. I get the killer mentality. I come from murder and tragedy. Single burn home and family. Do this shit for my whole family. I'ma go get me a Grammy. You know that I'm missing you, Granny. Backbone to my whole family. I got this time for the family.
So we had two questions that just came in while you were talking. One question, someone's asking, how has been responding to gun violence under COVID? What has that been like? How has COVID affected gun violence in DC? Because you and I had a conversation last week. We talked about dudes wearing masks, right?
Masks, yeah.
Masks. You can have gloves on, but then other people would say it's a lot of people unemployed right now, or they're just, a breakdown in the lack of rules in the street. I mean, it could be all of the above, right? But what do you think are some of the things that have increased under COVID in terms of gun violence? Like, why do you think it is spiked this year, even though we have restrictions for COVID? Why gun violence has been so high this year as opposed to last year when we weren't under COVID?
So, like the same conversation you and I had about the COVID, I'm thinking with people already having to wear masks and had their face covered up, a lot of people is definitely using that, to their own advantage about things. Also, as I said earlier, a lot of these youngins want money, but they don't know how to go and ask. They don't know how to get help. So lately, I don't know if the person asking questions been keeping up, but it's been a huge amount of robberies lately. So a lot of these things that's been happening is because people been getting robbed and people know who robbing them and they coming back. And rap music, man, all these people in our city, they got so much talent. And instead of them using their talent to do it right and get money and get out of here, they're using their talent to talk about the other neighborhoods, and they doing this and doing that. And again, like I said, with the whole COVID, it's just sad because that's their thing. That's their thing. Whenever the mayor told everybody that's locked down, everybody should be in the house, everybody probably thought that it wouldn't be no violence. But some people seen that as a perfect opportunity. Like, man, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But again, resources.
So do you think as far as with this whole virus, do you think, well, number one, most likely we're going to go back on lockdown because the numbers, have increased. And my question is, when it came to these stimulus checks and people getting the money, I wondered, did that really help our community or did it hurt our community? You know what I mean? Because like you said, more people getting robbed. You know what I mean? More people probably went out and bought all new appliances. You get what I'm saying? Or they went out, and bought that 31. You know what I mean? So it's like, like, is it helping us or is it hurting us? When it comes to the stimulus package. And then most of these guys, guess what? They're probably not even getting the stimulus check. They probably, getting the money from someone else who didn't got it.
Yeah.
So let's
look.
Go ahead, Ron.
Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Finish.
So I was going to say, like, how do we help our community? Well, my second question is, how do we help our community without putting money in their pockets that they haven't earned?
So for your first question, you asked when they gave out those checks, did it help or did it hurt? So I would say for the people that was able to use their checks responsibly, then I'm sure it did help. You know, you kids, bills, but at the same token, I'm sure that some of the ones that didn't use it responsibly, like you said, they may have bought new, appliances, and narcotics. So again, I would say in these neighborhoods, especially like in the rec centers, because a lot of neighborhoods, they don't even have those no more, or they don't even any type of classes. It's good for a lot of them to have these classes like financial literacy, employment skills, work skills, job skills, things like that. So even when they did get their check, if they had these type of classes or skills, they could say, know what, I'm gonna take this amount and I'm gonna put it towards this, something positive, take this amount, and maybe I'm gonna have like $250 left. I might give me some shoes, but at least if they had these things, they may feel like they had those, options.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is that it's so many other ways to double your money up, right? And I remember I was having this conversation with one of our producers, Jordan, and she was telling me about I think it's called like Poshmark, where you can buy things and sell it online, right? And I was just playing around with the app, and I'm like, wow, like you really could double your. I can go to the thrift store, right? Spend $50, come out with maybe like 15, 20 items, and I could double a shirt that costs $3. I can get 10 for it. You know what I mean? Just by selling it online, which I don't even have to leave the house, right? And I think that's what, like you say, that's what we're missing in the community, right?
Yeah.
And if we're able to allow these guys to sit down and get this type of information, maybe that'll, help out a little bit. Well, of course I know it'll help, but maybe they'll see, you know what, I can flip this like this instead of flipping that, I'm saying, that old, whatever the case might be. You know what I mean? But I think we have to bring the resources into the neighborhoods. And we can't always expect for the neighborhoods to come to out. The resources, right? And then also, then also, Ron, this is my last point. We bring these, what's the word I want to use? We bring these people who have never dealt with our targeted population into the neighborhoods or into the offices, and they know nothing about our people, right?
Nothing at all. Man.
Nothing, bro. Like we sit in the meetings and we hear the other side or the other people talk, and we just like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Hell are they talking about? Exactly.
You know what I mean? But those are the people that's in control of the funding, and that's in control of the money. You know what I mean? So I think until we start showing some diversity as far as leadership, you know what I mean, when it comes down to the dollar bill, we're gonna always be on the back end. You know what I mean? Because there's been times where I had a clinical counselor say, look, I'm gonna do group for your guys, but I want security standing outside the door.
OTL, Mafia Music. I don't really do the computers. I'm in the street with the movers. I'm on the block with the shooters.